Two friends from a small village went to a seer to know what their future would be. The seer told one of the friends that he would die a rich man and that at some point he would become king. The second friend was told that he would die a poor man. So every day on cue, the man that would be king sits at his front yard all day. He doesn't do anything. After all, he was told he would be rich and become king. And as the villagers passed by, they would hail him king, and he would answer them with great enthusiasm. The second friend who was told would die a poor man would hear the voice of the seer, and his words would jolt him to life. "I will not die a poor man," he would say to himself. This became his new mantra, and with this new mantra, he took his hoes and cutlass and relocated to another land where he could farm. He worked in the scorching sun, in the unforgiving rain, non-stop, tirelessly, and any time during the day when he felt like taking a break, the voice of the seer would return and he would start chanting his mantra and get back to work. Days, weeks, and years went by, and as time went by, his farm started flourishing. He kept working and the farm continued expanding. He was producing more food than he could eat, more food than he could sell, and more food than he could give away. Then came a season of drought, which led to famine in the entire kingdom. Kings were yielding their crown for a few tubers of yam. The nobles in the kingdom were selling their gold for food, and the poor were decreasing in number by the day. There was no food anywhere in the kingdom except at the second friend's farm, where he had more than enough food to sell and feed the whole kingdom. As more people were settling around his farm, they decided to appoint a king. And they had no better candidate than the owner of the farm that gave them food when they were in need. Ironically, among the immigrants was the man who was told that he would be rich and become king. He ended up working at one of the new king's farms and eventually died poor. Over the years, I've received emails like, "Bro, I've been on NoFap for the past 4 years. I'm still flatlining and nothing is happening with my life." Or mails like, "NoFap is a scam. The female attraction I was promised isn't real. Ladies are not dropping their panties when they see me. NoFap doesn't work for me." Anytime I receive an email like this, I instantly remember the tale of the two friends I just told you. If NoFap is like a prophecy that promises you superhuman benefits, but like the man that would be king, you just do NoFap and sit on your behind all day, then NoFap will never work for you. And this brings me to the first reason why NoFap doesn't work for you. Number 1, you're just quitting porn to quit porn. If you're just doing NoFap to quit porn, mainly because porn watching has become a compulsive habit for you, then that's a worthwhile goal in itself. So by all means, just do NoFap for that. But if you're doing the NoFap challenge because of all the purported benefits, like the boost in confidence or the attraction from the females, or for the dogged determination to go after your financial goals, well, just doing NoFap might not be enough. For instance, real masculine confidence comes from having competence and experience, not just from thinking you should be automatically confident in your masculinity because you're doing NoFap. Females are usually attracted to a good-looking, competently successful, and intelligent man because they're biologically hypergamous. Good looks is about paying attention to what you wear, getting in shape, and not looking like a couch potato. Being competently successful means you've actually achieved something with your life. You can't sacrifice all these at the altar of, "I'm doing NoFap, so you should be automatically attracted to me." If I were to define NoFap, I would say it's like a platform that encourages you to do the difficult things so you'll get incredible results with your life and become the best version of yourself. So if you're doing NoFap and you're not learning by reading or listening to educational audiobooks and podcasts, you're not working out, not meditating, not eating healthy, not working on improving your financial situation, not actively approaching and learning game, then NoFap won't work for you in the way you want it to. The second reason why NoFap doesn't work for you is because you're not allowing your dopamine pathway to heal. If you're still flatlining, or you're still suffering from a form of erectile dysfunction, or you still can't focus on tasks because of brain fog after more than a year of quitting porn, well, first of all, you should confirm with a physician that the ED, or the brain fog, or any other lingering side effects is actually porn-induced. Check that there isn't an underlying health issue or a nutrient deficiency that you might be missing. If that's not the case, then it might be that you're still flooding your dopamine pathway with unhealthy dopamine you're getting from other sources, and this might be hindering your ability to heal your dopamine pathway. Researchers have shown that the brain is the most important sex organ, so it matters especially on your sex life if you don't let your dopamine pathway heal. Some of the things that you might be doing on NoFap that isn't allowing your dopamine pathway to heal properly might include excessive video gaming, excessive and compulsive use of social media, consuming too much sugar or foods high in sugar, edging yourself to porn when you're on NoFap, and so on. Number 3, you might be suffering from a crisis of expectation. The mistake you might have been making is comparing your recovery results to other people's results. I see this all the time, and it destroys a lot of people's reboot on NoFap. Why you shouldn't compare your results with those of the people you see online is that there are plethoras of factors that differentiate you from those people. Factors like how long you've been addicted to porn, how addicted you are to porn, the mode of NoFap you're doing, the other habits you're engaging in when you are on NoFap, your brain and your body's anatomical setup, your past sexual experiences, and many other factors I can't name right now. And it's these factors that determine how long your recovery will be. So when you are on NoFap, it's quite important to manage your expectations and not give up when you're not getting the results that other people are boasting of online. Know that your body will heal in its own time. There's no shortcut or magic method anywhere that anybody can give you that will magically undo years of using porn to destroy your dopamine pathways. Speaking of speeding up your recovery and healing your dopamine pathway, here's a video that details the process with which you can actually recover faster on NoFap. And with this, we've come to the end of this video. I appreciate you for watching this far. If you found this video helpful, informative, or enjoyable, smash that like button. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.